there's never been a better time than there is right now. Why? Because the algorithm, the way the platform works, is very different than it used to be. Back in the day, it was all about your following, right? It was all about how many followers you had, how big your following was, because if you had a big following and you posted content, you were going to get a ton of engagement. Well, when TikTok came along, they changed the game because the algorithms now are based on what is known as the interest graph, which means you don't have to have a ton of followers, but if you put out good content, the algorithm's going to help make sure it gets in front of the right people. So that's why content today is more important than it's ever been. And as we shift away from Google searches and start searching using AI, your content, your presence online is only going to get that much more important. You see, prospecting in the insurance industry has changed. You know, when I got in the industry in 2002, I was put in a bullpen, told to make a bunch of cold calls. I was taught how to go door to door in industrial parks. But let's be honest, that is just not as effective as it used to be. And so you have to have a different strategy today to get your prospects' attention. And there's not a better place to do that than online. When I got in the business in 2002, I was told to go hang out where my prospects were. Back then, it was very much about the golf course, the fancy restaurants. Today, it's a lot different. Where everybody is hanging out is on their phone. They're online. And so you have to have some form of online presence if you're going to have an effective prospecting strategy. So in this LinkedIn seminar, I'm going to teach you the 4 pillars we use to grow our business in a business-to-business setting.